Hey guys, my name is Teacher Jacqueline, and welcome back to another episode of Fun Fridays! Thank you again for tuning in with Jacqueline. If this is your first time visiting our channel, Journey with Jacqueline, make sure you click that subscribe button and hit that bell so you don't miss any future episodes. Within this channel, you are going to learn all things about transforming your lifestyle by working from home, teaching ESL online, and thriving as an individual through it all. So, today, our activity is all about dollar bills, y'all! Okay, now that I'm done throwing money, I'm going to start explaining this activity. So, like many teachers, I like to give money as a reward in class, but I added a twist to it to up our level of engagement, up our level of fun, up our level of just overall communication and interacting with each other in the classroom. So I do this game with 3 different levels, okay? So I'm making sure I'm scaffolding to the students' abilities. So we play it beginner, intermediate, and advanced. Now, as I am explaining this game, and with any of the activities that I'm going to be presenting to you during this series, I want to make sure that we're keeping in mind pacing. Okay, so the way I pace my rewards is in 5-minute intervals. Okay, so at the very beginning of class, during the reward slide, I introduce the reward, model it to them, and kind of let them know what we're going to be doing. And this is like round 1 of whatever the game is that we're playing. Then, at the 10-minute marker, I start round 2 of the game, 15-minute marker, round 3, 20-minute marker, round 4, and then at that 25-minute marker, it's really just a wrap-up of the game, so I'm just explaining everything that they earned and got, okay? So, essentially, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 levels, okay, or 4 different intervals, or 4 different rounds, however you want to word it, 4 different rounds of your game, and then at the very end is just a review of everything that you did. So for my beginner level, I like to integrate colors into this, so I will have them pick a color. Now, my money can be confusing because I have like a dark green and a light green. So a lot of the times in my beginner, I'll just kind of like throw one of the greens out so they don't get confused. So they pick a color, and this is practicing colors with our kiddos. And honestly, I do this game even with my level 1s, and I'll give them the color, so we're practicing the color. Okay, so I'll be like, blue, blue, yes, ooh. $5, you got $5, and it's as simple as that. So they pick a color that they want, and you'll notice in the link that I gave you to this money, I actually got this from the Target dollar spot, and I don't think you can get it anymore, but they do sell colored money online, and as well, you can probably find it in a bunch of different stores, and they have it in like Monopoly games and stuff, so there is money out there that you can get that's colorful. So again, they choose their color, I tell them the amount, and then at the very end of class we go over blue, $5, red, $100, and we just kind of go over each one at a time. Okay, so again, that is the beginner level of this game. For this level, we're adding an extra challenge. So we are playing this game as student versus teacher. The kiddos love this because we're actually competing to see who can get the most money. That's how I always say it. Who can get the most money? And this is when we add in a dice, okay? So we take turns tossing the dice. Let's say student goes first, toss it, yay! Okay, how many? Show them the dice. There is 4, yes, 4. And I made just a simple little paper that has the different numbers of the dice and the dollar amounts on the dice, okay? And so they have the number, and then let's say, what did I say, 4? Okay, so 4 gets you how many dollars? How many dollars? Yes, $20. So the student gets, if I can find my expo, the student gets $20. $50. Ooh, ooh. Okay, now teacher's turn. Teacher rolls the dice. Ooh, 2. Oh, teacher. How many dollars does teacher get? $5. $5. Yes, $5. Uh-oh. Who has more money? Yes, you do. Okay, let's say the student's name is Jay. So that's when you encourage them to say, Jay has more money. Yes. So we're starting to engage in this friendly competition and also, comparing amounts of money that we have. Then, if they are ready, I usually do this more with my advanced 2 to beginner level 3s. We actually add up our amounts. So let's start, with round number 2. Okay, student goes first. Boom. How many? 5. Yes, okay. So, how many dollars for 5? $50. So then that's when we add up. 20 plus 50 equals, okay? And I always do it like this so they can see on the screen, and then I'll move it like this, just so they can focus in on what we're doing. So 20 plus 50 is, yes, 70. Good job. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, and then we do the same thing for the teacher. So now we're adding that element of math to it. And then at the very end, we'll review again like, yes, you got a total of $70. Yes, $70 total. Yes. Okay, so if you know with the curriculum, total is one of the words that we have to teach them with our math concepts. So that's a great way to review that. Okay, so that is your intermediate level. With this level, I do this level with my very, very advanced level 3s and mainly my 4s and 5s, because in level 4 and 5, as you know, this is when we're trying to engage in a lot of conversation. So I do the same thing as with intermediate, where we do a student versus teacher, or sometimes if the student is not competitive, or if I know that we're kind of shorter on time, then I'll just do the student. But we open a classroom store. Okay, so again, this is engaging in conversation. So you're able to find out what the student likes, what kind of things would they like to buy from your classroom store. Okay, so they're thinking critically, how much would these things actually cost, and how much money do I need to earn to buy these items? So they can start looking around your classroom, or you start showing them objects. Let's say that they want to buy your dino doll. Okay, I'm just saying. Okay, so they want to buy your dino doll. Okay, dino doll. How much is the dino doll going to cost, Jay? Again, my student's name is Jay. How much is the dino doll going to cost, Jay? And then you start engaging in that more detailed conversation of, well, maybe it's going to cost this much, this much, this much, whatever. You determine an amount, and all of this would be done in that first intro of the game. Okay, so introduce this store in the very introduction of the game, and then when you give them their prize, I would give it to them during that last round, or again at the 25-minute marker when you're closing off, but I would probably do it in the last round just so you don't run out of time. Okay, so dino doll. Yes, how much is our dino doll going to be? And let's say they decide it's going to be $25. Okay, that's how much the dino doll is going to be. Okay, so they can purchase a dino doll. Let's say that they want, because again, teenagers, our older kiddos, they actually want stuff like food. Like, they love food. Okay, so I have my food board. If you don't have one of these, oh my gosh, I love it. I made my little meal cards, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then I just have a bunch of cutouts of like realia food items. Well, it's not really realia because it's not real, but they just look more real. So let's say that, for their food, they want to buy French fries from McDonald's and a hamburger. Okay, this is what they want to buy. So again, you come up for the amount of money that they're going to need for their McDonald's meal. Okay, and then, right, that's super messy. McDonald's meal. Okay, and then they keep working until they get that amount of money. Now, let's say they don't want anything in your classroom. That's fine. It doesn't have to be a classroom store. It can just be a store. Okay, and that's when you start asking what kind of things you like. So maybe the kiddo loves to play a certain video game. They want to buy that video game. Well, how much does it cost? Okay, we come up with the amount and they try and get enough money to earn that. So that was the money game. I love this game. I play it with all my students, and a lot of the times, they might start at the beginner level, but then we work it up to the next level. So it's always something fun, something engaging, and it's really not that difficult. Keep in mind when you're doing these games, your main focus is always meeting those learning objectives, and this is just to spice it up. So don't overthink it too much, okay? And really evaluate what your student can handle. And if it's your first time with the student, don't make it complicated, okay? Keep it simple. Keep it simple. The longest that you should go really with this game is like that introduction, just explaining the game and modeling it, and then at the very end, whenever you're doing that last round where you're giving them their final prizes. And like I said, that 25-minute mark, you're like, yay, you did it, good job, here's what you earned, here's your money, whatever it was that they got. Yes, boom, that's it, that's all you got to do. So thanks again for tuning in with Jacqueline. I hope to see you guys again next Friday for another episode of Fun Fridays. See y'all next time. Goodbye.